Welcome to LYNDA'S TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are highly welcome. Please, I beg you for this favor, click on that red button that says subscribe. Beside the red button is a notification bell. Turn the bell on so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first person to check it out. I appreciate each and every one of you who always come back to watch my videos. Like you know, I present news on daily basis to you. So after watching the video, you are free to criticize and leave your comment constructively. Share the video. Yeah, you can share it to your family, friends, anybody that you can, so that they themselves will be informed. Now I present to you another interesting or informative video which we are going to watch together. Yeah, I'm going to watch this video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section.
It was only John according to the story. Or what to tell me? Go and read. You won't read now. If you read by now and not teach Jesus thing, you will slap him. Tell God to give us another name. And even though if they work, it's no longer functioning. I don't want to break up my teaching like this, so that for those people who are low thinkers, you are not carried away. Let even do the name were effective 2,000 years ago, because we are not seeing it in our society. Some person feel their Christian is working for them. Call your sister what is doing abroad that makes your mother to be a deacon in the church. Most of you today, you are deacon in Nigeria because the detriment of your own daughter. Most of you, you are pastors in Nigeria. You are responsible in Nigeria. You finish university in Nigeria on the detriment of your sister. You need to go and see the sacrifice your sister or your brother made for you. They sell up their precious self to train you to the university. That's why today you can in Nigeria, you are a choir mistress. But imoto no fi, Jesus or do anyway. Not when we know who you are demoto no. Oh, we are not born with yeni. Unaya save nene Jesus you any. No hola hori. Even no too well. We need to start telling ourselves, and I'm going to be exposing a lot of things. Because I found one thing about blacks. Black man will never by himself and realize it's our mistakes. If we both just started talking now, do you know if we both step in the West, step into this Nigerian problem right now, we don't solve them. We don't know how to solve our problem. Let me show you something before I continue. You see all these trees? You see now some of them oil burn. But you don't know how thick this place is. Yeah. This forest. See? Because with the look for our ancestors, they go. See now this thing. Us now they come from this side. So. You see? I'm missing though. See the horse? Come in. So there are so many things we as a human, not until we do our own part. We always say, leave it for God. Don't worry yourself, my dear. Until you fulfill your own role. Maybe God have given you 90% of role you are going to play in one. It's a certain problem. You see the horse? God have given you 90% of role you are going to play. If you play 85, because you have not done your part. See them. So if God gave you, you have your own role to play in some certain situation or some certain predicament. God has told you are going to do your 90%. If you be 89.5, you have to complete that 90. Now let me prove it to you. Did you think that when the children of Israel were shouting in Egypt, right from the one they started complaining, when they started feeling inconvenienced, that God not here, there was a matter of percentage that God were waiting for. Spiritually, they may not know. He gave them an assignment as a children. He get where this is for two people. Now he get amount of people we support talk this before I go answer. That was why when it got to the certain amount that God demand, I'm just explaining this on my own as a teacher, so that we don't become lazy. Don't just have to obedient, and it's over today. Obedience. We don't know how to fight for freedom. Read the book of Exodus 3 verse 9. When he called Moses in the morning, he said, Moses, I'm saying to go and meet Pharaoh. He said, I've heard the cry of my people. Now that they hear him. He was gathering it. He was gathering the percentage. I think God is a businessman. He have his own role to play. You have your role to play. If you don't play your own, imagine, my father always say inordinate ambition. God bless my father, blessed memory. Why did he use that word? He say, man not get wife for house. He go reach house. He say, if you reach house, you want chop pounded yam. Who want make am for him? He used the word inordinate ambition. That's what most of us has today. What we have in place is not enough to give us a better society. We are wanting a good Nigeria. And Nigeria was a company that were converted by the British Janjaweed. It was a Royal Niger company. A company that were converted. 200 million if they are happy. That they imagine me converting IRCP to become state. That was Royal Niger was. We have not done our part. We read good, the good side of the Bible. Exodus 14:14. If we fight your fight, you will hold your peace. Now, the effectiveness of the God we say we serve. That just say we are serving God wrongly. He said, my ear is not deaf that I cannot hear you now. My hand shut that I cannot deliver. He said, but your iniquity, what is your iniquity? You don't know the right thing to do. Your iniquity is in Hosea chapter 4 verse. He said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's the only sin you are committing. The only sin we are committing as a black people. Fornication is not a sin. You can't be right. You will retire a sin. It becomes a sin when the person you are doing it with will repay. But did they bring it out to sleep with women? Say you can even marry, put your wife at home without even knowing you married a virgin here. That was all what they thought. Okay, who is complaining? A man met a girl. He sponsored the girl throughout the university. The girl become very great and help his brother. Now, because the man now make love with the girl, why God created the thing? They now make the man to be a sinner. But this girl today is productive and at the same time helping his family. This was how they brainwash us. They made every one of us sinner by bow, and we claim it that we are really sinner. They made people committing the sin, they are not sin. Somebody that will loot such a country. So is there not some group of persons that don't put us in this mess? Do you know Amon Tunubu what? Do you know Amon Osomole what? Will Osomole tell us that it doesn't have naira? Since this very time, how many villages that Osomole have gone to right now that Osomole have said 500,000 back of flats? He can afford it, but he still kept it upon himself. Doing instigation here and there. For us to wake up, we can't wake up. So our role, we have not played. That's why God is folding hands. We are not even channeling our prayer to God in the way and manner God needed. That is why. Go and look at the Old Testament. There are some prayer they want to pray. God, they go to some specific locations. Why not doing videos in my house? Aren't you surprised? Why am I not doing video in one particular place? I surround myself with flag. Do you know when last I stay in flag and stay in my comfort zone, fan will be blowing me? I look at it that the message I'm sending from here, powers where they carry and not many, I have to go and say it to the hair. I have to go and this what I'm doing. But can you do you can't do your own? They go arrest freedom fighter, nobody will go river. We talk from our platform and we are over. Then we need freedom now. Abraham blesses our man. Where's your Isaac? We don't want to give up what pain or part so that we can be able to get the other one. We don't need it. Look at this water now. All that water in this area is not drinkable. Now, this very water you are seeing here, this one is drinkable. This very water you are seeing here, it is drinkable. See now. Now, drinkable water. Why did they put this very drinkable water? The ones, there are some you see along the streets, they'll put and say, agua not potable, that you can drink this very water without jetty or whatever. in the forest, or look at forest, or there is tap in the forest. But we don't have government tap in Oredo or in Port Harcourt or Central Lagos. People think and they do it. Our House of Representatives idiots who would have also said we needed all this thing. They always go there for their personal selfish reasons. That's why right now some alien, some useless and bovine, they all the name of Peter Obi right now is now a movement. They are not converting to become a political. Who tell you a movement or be movement to a political party? It's not a political. He is a patriot group of patriots coming together and say we don't like this thing. The people right now, you are not happy because you are now a Labour Party. You have you not done the same blood? Are you not the same politician? As a Labour Party, whatever candidate, go and show us the video you have used in condemning Fulani, so that we know that when you get there, you are going to help us. All these ones will be some of the time people will give vote to even forge it. You are going to House of Assembly. You have never wanted to defend the right of the people in your locality. Here in abroad, they check your past record before they vote for you. What can you give to us? That's why we vote Nicompus. People are very happy right now. Yes, I'm not in Labour Party for that simple reason. With the virtue that they supported Obi, they will also support you. We need a federal leader. Not be councillor be our problem. If you are in Labour Party, you are expecting say obedient blessing must bless you. My dear, you jam rock. My spirit is not there because you are there as a local government chairman for yourself, not for the people. There never a time you are still going to steal money. Tinubu will also encourage you. Now Tinubu will not need. When it's bad at the top, it will be very useless at the bottom. What have you been able to, you that is going there now where they want to go vote? How many posts have you raised against a student election? How many posts have you raised? I wonder you guys that they are just using, trying to, they want to use you to achieve their personal selfish aim. When they go there, say, oh, boy, 11 hour low. 11 hour low, die, why be now, They thought what they cancel self. All be them who enter house. Let these people vote themselves in. Okay, let's assume now we have somebody in Orion who is a Labour Party member and they go to House of the Assembly. When they were clean Orion, what did they see? Okay, does that mean you are a politician? We need patriots that will go and represent us. That's what we need. We don't need politicians. Nigeria, the politicians are many. We need patriots this time. People who have been there before, who have been agitating. I saw this very 18 years ago in Konoro. I don't know party way for one come out. Maybe in a Labour Party now. He won't come out as governor. When not your way with governor will campaign against you. You are useless. Whatever thing you say today go be used against you tomorrow. You are not supposed to even carry. Don't put your car there now. Now patriot we need. We don't need to now again. People that don't know the meaning of patriot. Where will your boss? Then you want to? Are you? Come on, yeah. Want to remove that poster? Are you kidding me? Useless set of people. It's just that our bloggers here, we have handful of idiots who is in social media. They don't think. They don't know how to repair better. They don't know how to make it better. If I come out tomorrow, I'm not doing what I'm doing because I know I'm going to be campaigning one day. This is my duty to make sure we have a better governance. If I come out tomorrow, you are straight which you watch one video, two videos. But this guy, he go help us. So if he reach there, he go to be voice of the people. Even though they know a lot, at least he will try. In terms of development, in terms of security, in terms of basic amenities, the guy will try. More voter. These are what we are supposed to be looking. Not that Peter Obi will come cover some idiots. They say the youth is the future leader. That's what we learned. They just say we are supposed to checkmate all these leaders. These people, they are going there as usual to go and do the same thing what Matthew they did. Bring street light to the people. That's what they are going there to go and do. Nothing more they can do. So if we want the system change, the people that is going in there, they should be able to let us know their mind, or we should know what they are capable of doing due to their past life. Then weaponizing a political party, weaponizing movement right now for them to start hitting what they are not supposed to hit. He don't they even they blow before a lot of people start entering inside. If the man have even failed woefully, nobody will still be talking about it. To all of them would have taken out. See what the politician does. Right now, they always kind of want to make us feel as if we have nobody. As if we are nobody in the sense that they buy our major men, like Sowore have been bought. That was why they told Sowore to go and contest. They know that if Sowore join Momentum together, let me just mention the renowned TV we have. Let's say Sowore join Momentum together. He meet Charlie Boy, Ogakon. This country will get to repair them, good or bad. You know. He said the country will get to repair them. And at this election phase, so already see me, Peter Obi, you do the presidential race. But if they rig this election, this nation will shut them down. We're not going to shoot gun. But if we dare alive, we dare alive. We are going to call for revolution. That was why they quickly said to Sowore, "Me Sowore no, me you're doing on." You know Sowore now, I see the speech shenanigans for that side. Everybody is zealous. He no longer having any proactive measure going to put to fix Nigeria because at the bought. A lot of you don't know the mean why they bought somebody. They don't buy them. Come on for the game. Imagine like what I always say, if I were not to be on social media cyberspace, I live with this small truths. Go and look at what some of our brothers, which we donated money for, use some of money. They left their comfort zone protesting and all of that. But go and look at them today. You don't even know where they belong today. Only what I will see, the only part of the Bible that just judge them, that you will read to them and they will feel something. In the book of James chapter 1 verse 8, he said, double-minded mind is unstable is ways, because we are double-minded. That's why whatever thing we can do to appreciate as many people who are still standing for the truth, we have to do it. Irrespective, we have to do it. Because this thing you are seeing right now is getting worse in every day by day. That's why I told you right from day one, if not my TVZ, you go nowhere. My TVZ is going to save you. People rather than I wear my way video campaign, they rested though. They are ready to now curtail whatever Tinubu is going to be bringing on from May 29. Now, let me reiterate again. The people that told us that, yes, it is good. I know a lot of Benin aliens, whether I'm an idiot, who were very happy about the policy they brought out about the money. They did not think that there are market women this is not supposed to affect. Don't you think that anything you put in social media, once it's fly, your government will hook up to it? If every one of us today is saying you must bring back our money, we are not even interested. We are entering streets, both old papa and old mama. And another thing again that is wrong with Nigeria, they always leave the protests for the children. But in Europe, the protest is not left for the children alone. It's not left for the youth. It's left for vote for the old men. Only in Nigeria, your papa go see the save his head or own way out. Now we get. Your papa go hide in head. You will never ever born. Not be your past supposed to go that protest. Dog who no one woke. My father died trying to, feast up the society. Why their children on their back? It be like waiting tortoise talk. Let assume. Do what the kind of the trees, some of the tree tortoise we are talking about. I will explain it here. Tortoise call his charge. He said, "May Peking come carry axe. May they follow this country. May they follow afforestation. May they follow." He said, "Go they say Gboza." He said, "Because now the Gboza now the work day." The same character now our papa get for us. African fathers, all of them. But here in Europe, you see old people protesting. Whether the thing concern them or not, this country will be better. They want to make sure that they live enabling environment for their children. But our own, we have tried. No old man of 70 years old died for that lekio. It was young youths trying to fight for their freedom. But these same people today, what is Oshomole saying about the illness in Nigeria? The only problem Oshomole has today is Obaseki. Abuja no one let them go stay. May do Senate work. You don't want to let them go stay. So this is where we are today. That was how tortoise became. begin the cut. You begin to see success, you call it one. You go there, Gbosa. He said, "Na Gbosa na work there." Mr. Tortoise. This is the situation we are facing today. Imagine I will leave this thing now. Where the children nowadays, they are not buffalo soldiers. May they come to do this kind of activism. I would, a reasonable man, I will leave this kind of work for my son to come and be doing. Okay, what did he know about the country? What did he know about corruption? Did he even know the meaning of corruption? We have to explain it to them. But we were born with it. We were trained with it. You thought, even living the kind of society for your children self, say you don't do anything about them. Now, if you die, if there's anything like heaven, you don't feel enter because you were wicked. That's why in your little way, do the little you can in the time of your trial. It's an error for you not to. Even see this video now, a lot of people they click on love and like. Only 2 people, for people who do not click love and like, because the rest of them, their like button on the work. Do you know every time I do video, every time I do video, sincerely from my heart, I drove kilometers to this place, and they wash my hands, and my generation won't come out. Say, I dey try my best. Your love and like here where you see click can also be that you are contributing. But nobody, you go even give them instruction, nobody want to listen. These are people that want a better country. You want to listen to a boy where I speak, where I say they demonstrate. But make the word to be effective. Nobody. Which I never do. Go and check on my past video. I don't believe in hypocrisy. But if we have been able to adapt some of the things I say from my mouth, by now we will not be where we are today. By now we will not be having people feeling pains. Then I think, am I your money body now? They don't carry anybody body again now. Before you know, na Nigerian, they will also deviate from the what they wanted to do. You don't know the reason why we expose so many things. It's not about just trying to, make noise or just trying to, kind of create unnecessary awareness. We are trying to tell the government that we have already know your plans. And if you know their plans, they go drop what they fair get for grant, go for another alternative. And nobody right now is reading meaning to this cashless policy that Nigeria is facing. Bringing out new money, taking the old one from you, not giving you new one to be used. Then you are managing. Nobody's complaining about it today, apart from a few comedians. I see this boy the other day now, tank crier. You could see that the cry this boy was crying, saying they put Nigerian for revive. It was real. You could see the cry this boy was crying. The crying was real. I like people even when you are joking, make it real. Go see prank where our prankster they do now. All of them are all fake. No, if you are sensible, no prank right now is real because they are exhausted. They are not stage managing it just to keep you on board. Just to keep you or not bogoyo or even you won't maton you won't or think bogoyo. Nenu huma vow. When I you ugly wako gagmo you wo etwade. Now they are using our emotion. Our leader are using us. Now the same people we are suffering together, they are also using you, making money on your detriment, feeling they are with you. Person your shooter to do plan start today. The next thing or remote 30 million ladiane. How much are they paying the Facebook? Why not? But if person talk now say maybe they expose all these people, we now say the jealousy. But is that how we are going to have a better society? A country where there is no patriot, every one of us is politicians. In a civilized world, you will be ashamed to say you are a politician. Upon the West here, how the thing still be rich. You will be ashamed to say you are a politician. Everybody presents yourself as a patriot. I created a platform for long now. National Patriot Association. How many persons can say new thing? This is so good though, we need to drive it. Obi movement, I'm a creator. Who was the Obi movement? I was the first person that created a platform, the Facebook did the National Patriot. Go and check the meaning of patriot. A patriot work is what you are doing today right now. But you don't know the meaning. That's why you are carried away. If you know the meaning, as you were campaigning, we take this country back. And they do what they do, so every one of us supposed to do truth today. because we don't know the meaning. I created it who are converted here, you'll be movement. I created it first. Who is going to say it? How many bloggers are jealousy? Now, you say me any person not better. You were a whole person, for example. You said the person is not going anywhere. Did you see? Are you still going somewhere? Likewise, you are not going anywhere too. So everybody go there now. But be that me myself, I know what is coming. Now you don't know what they come. I know what is coming. You look for me one day, you don't see me. I don't dare laugh. Don't know what I don't first. Don't leave the whole thing. God knows I finished up my work. I've kept the faith. I've fought a good fight of faith. Information I've given out, if we have handful of people that are sensible by now, there are a lot of things today we don't get solution to. We share unnecessary videos. Better video that will educate another person. Why are we creating awareness still? We create awareness so that the next person should know the adverse effect of what is to come or what we are going through. Rather, we are finally relaxed with Nigerians. Know that they gave us a reasonable explanation that will make us to really waste. Okay, now this thing, when are they going to bring that money out? Nobody knows about it. When are they going to bring that money? I say money will be in circulation, so nobody knows about it. Before you know, now they will entice you, roll out the money. Hey, we say this regime now good. That's what Tinubu regime want to do right now. After the very point in time, you can't roll out. We talk and say Tinubu will be better now, so that to make you forget, even you yourself that was supposed to still be supporting Peter Obi about his litigation, to make sure somebody can win election, he ring the election, he can be restored back after 6 months. The next person for see the 50 removal. You are going to see all people that supported Peter Obi. At the time Tinubu, for example, is inaugurated, they are going to loot Tinubu to this thing. Because they are going to not key in. No, they are going to leave Peter Obi for total fighting litigation alone. They will not follow Tinubu because Tinubu will not start sharing money, empowering some people that used to be your voice. Go and mark my words, save to this video. Tinubu is going to do something that even the LUP managing director will no longer talk about LUP again, rather than to adapt to anything that Tinubu brought out, to discourage you that are really obedient. That's why this very obedient leader are not supposed to do. We are like frustrated Nigerians. We are like dumbfounded Nigerians. That's what Obi movement is supposed to be consist of. That is Nigerian that we part land enter abroad. You are not supposed to part land. That was why people like us supported from abroad. But I did not support Akeka the way you supported. I was only talking about is there plan B, and the plan B today is not there. And court was not supposed to be the plan B. Court was not supposed to be the plan B. But right now, they started buying people already right now. The people who they feed that have the mechanism, have the catalyst to draw rain go fall. They started settling them. Now you will not be left alone. Hey, oh, but that guy. Oh, but don't forget Aaron. We don't do. See our Benin celebrities today. The people that supported Peter Obi movement are the lead people you never expected. The major people, the Tiger and Lion, they still want to keep on killing you. And they are still doing campaigns so that you vote at Obaseki. Every normal youth that is not stupid should act as a patriot for once. They say too much of everything is bad. It will come into a time in your life where you no longer play games again. It will come a time in your life when you need to realize everything you have not done well, begin to put them straight the way it's supposed to be. It will come to a time in your life when you need to start setting the record straight. It will come a time in your life when the constitution and the right of the people need to be protected. It will come to a time in your life when you no longer tolerate any form of wobbyism. That is the turning point we are supposed to be right now. But we are not still very interested. We are abroad right now feeling roses. We have gotten everything we want. Nobody cares. But if there were to be telephone, when the European countries, they were building their nations, they also did the same thing I'm doing right now. What I'm doing is not something people have not done before.
Thank you so so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.